Welcome guys to my Let's Play of Runaway, Dream of the Turtle, where we left off. We explored the ruins, we pulled a speed escape from the temple shenanigans, and we're gonna have to unfortunately, brainwash poor O'Connor, because we got some pretty crafty spy stuff too. So let's neutralize his brain.
Yeah, this contraption will erase O'Connor's memory, and I can make him believe
Daddy,
I am the actual Pignon.
Chocolate-covered peanuts.
Better put on the sunglasses to make sure the blast doesn't neuralize me, too. Soldier O'Connor, stare at this object, please.
Yeah, gotta go, man. Duty is calling. Call me later on Channel 5. Sir, yes, sir.
Listen carefully. This is not a test, and I am not an MP. My name is Professor Pierre Pignon, and any memory you have to the contrary will now vanish forever. Oh, and from now on, you'll read no more weapons manuals, just Barbara Cartland romance novels.
Whoa, sir, careful. Marble's falling at 6:30, sir.
Now, that was unexpected. Anyway, is it clear who I am or not?
Sir, yes, sir. But I'm not sure if I passed the test.
Oh man, it didn't work.
Dang it, sir. I thought I was up to muster.
Now what do I do with you, O'Connor? I'm all out of ideas.
Do what you will, sir. I shall accept my punishment with honor and valor, sir.
Wait a minute. Soldier, I'll give you one more chance to pass. Your task is to keep your mouth closed tight, and not to tell my true occupation to anyone, not even Kordsmeyer himself.
Sir, thank you, sir. On my honor as a Marine, I will not let you down.
Just my luck. For once I get to use a neuralizer and it turns out to be a worthless model. I guess these marbles are what make the neuralizer work.
Okay. They look very similar to the bowling ball.
They were inside of the neuralizer. They were in...
So I wonder.
That doesn't say... That won't do any... I doubt that. Lots of technology and stuff, but it turns out...
I don't think the gadget is broken. I think it syncs with all of those three items. So let's go back down there. Let's go back to the the cube and see what we can do. Because I think that's what it's used for.
Good Lord. Put up.
So let's see.
With the cube in the way?
Oh, I guess we gotta get rid of the damn cube. I don't know how.
I don't...
Can we neutralize it?
That makes no...
We can't even, like, interact with the cube. Like, that is how annoying this dumb cube is. Sure.
That doesn't...
Well, I don't know how else.
Looks difficult.
Okay.
That won't do... That won't do... The ball is there, but where the... Impossible.
Oh. Oh, there's a slot.
I'm sure of one thing. It's not a peephole.
It's a card slot.
It's too narrow.
There we go. I didn't even see it.
Like an ATM machine?
Yes.
Well, the size matches. And weirder things I have seen.
Well, things are gonna get weirder, Brian. We're killing the gelatinous cube.
Did I just see that? Or am I imagining things? Yep. The cube vanished.
Okay.
The ball is there, but just recklessly brandish the amoeba and see what God's plan for me is. All right. No, impossible. Either it's stuck to the ground or it weighs several metric tons.
Then we need to insert these into the ball.
Doesn't seem too logical, but 3 holes? 3 marbles? What the heck? What? Holy mackerel! Amazing! It's just floating there in midair.
Okay, and then I'm gonna use the glove on this.
Within the range of outrageousness here, this seems like the most logical thing to do. Plus, I'd say the lines on the glove match up nicely with the grooves on the ball. What the heck? It's as if 2 things had formed. I don't know how to describe them. This sounds crazy, but they look like twin black holes. Let's see. Man. If I stick my arm through one hole, it shows up 3 feet away in the other. Either I've been drugged or this is candid camera. Anything's possible. Whatever this is, it almost scared the catalyzing glove right off my hand. And it looks so fragile, it probably would have shattered to pieces.
Okay.
That makes no sense.
So we are creating portals. Oh. Sorry, my bad.
It's just like the other one. How weird. It's as if there were a force field in front. Maybe this point can only be used to leave and not enter. Am I going crazy, or can that thing really split me in 2 without hurting me? I hope what occurred before wasn't just my imagination. Yes, it wasn't, huh? Seeing is believing.
Okay.
After seeing what it does, my tongue is tied, and I'm tempted to invest in an absorbent undergarment. Well, I can try. This doesn't seem to be working. Maybe it's 'cause it's designed for use by someone with longer hands than mine.
It's for the glove. So let's use the glove again.
I somehow feel as if the energy from the ball were reaching my brain. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
It's essentially a way for us to get out of here. Let's use the neutralizer.
That idea is not good.
Try it on there.
I don't get it.
Fine.
That idea...
Sunglasses?
That idea... That won't... That doesn't seem to be of any use.
No.
That won't do...
Can I duct tape it?
That won't do... That won't do...
Let's see.
No. I don't see... That doesn't seem to be of any use.
Try again.
I somehow feel as if the energy from the ball were reaching my brain. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
See, I think this is where Joshua would come in, and he would know what this is about. Let's see what happens when I leave. Because I have no clue what else I can do.
Hey, what happened? How could that be? The glass cube came back again. This island is outrageous.
Okay, so let's go room of surprises.
Damn, that lame cube again.
Well, we just put the stinking card in. Like, it's not gonna kill you, Brian. Card
Let's
back.
see if the same thing happens again. Hey, I knew that once I figured out that trick, life would be simpler.
Okay, so let's see if I do that again. What happens?
I somehow feel as if the energy from the ball were reaching my brain. But I don't know what I'm supposed to do.
I wonder if we have to read the notes on the computer now.
Hey, don't you feel a bit silly doing this over and over? Well, yes, but I can't help it.
I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Let's go to the computer and see what information we can find. Because maybe there's something written on the computer. Or not written, typed.
Chapman said it contained Simon's research on the amoeba.
Okay, well, let's...
Pass. Move on to the next player. Though on second thought, the notes may give me hints on improving the performance of that floating space warp ball over there.
See?
Each of these docks is longer than the Baroque trilogy. I guess I'll have to tap into my speed reading skills. That took a while, but I've got it. I just whipped up a little schematic chart here. And if I've grasped the concept, I've been going down the right path up to now. The marbles, the glove, the appearance of the black holes, well, vortices according to Simon. But what I have yet to do is even more unbelievable. When the points appear, I have to concentrate on a specific location in space so that point B will travel to it. Then you're supposed to enter point A, and you appear wherever you sent point B. Sounds like your average beat-me-up gizmo, as seen on millions of sci-fi shows. I'd have to be berserk to try it, but the way my day's going, I feel like I fit the description.
So we have to just get out of here or end somewhere. Wherever Gina is, which we don't know where Gina is. But imagine if he thinks of Gina, it would teleport us to where Gina is. So let's try that. Or he'd just transport to Lokalani, wherever his man brain goes to. One of the two.
According to Simon's notes, I should concentrate on some point in space to make point B travel there. Now what place should I think about?
Yeah, campsite, because that's where we're going. Though I kind of want to check the other ones. Let's check the other ones.
I'm not sure whether it exists, but it won't hurt to try. Huh, it doesn't work.
Okay, Sushi's house. Yes.
I bet Sushi would do anything to help me, but I don't know what that would be right now.
It would be a, hey, Sushi, look at this class technology I have. Let's go rob a bank.
Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad idea to check whether the motorboat is still there, and make sure Joshua isn't up to any shenanigans. Well, at least not up to anything that's highly damaging. Neato! I can feel something. I think it's working.
So I'm guessing we can't go where Gina is because we don't know where she is still.
Hey, point B disappeared. Well, I'll cross my fingers and hope I don't get beamed into a sewer.
Come on! Hurry up and finish! Isn't it my turn yet?
Oh, they're playing. How cute.
Ooh, that must hurt. Hello? What's happening?
Joshua!
Why, someone is attempting to communicate with me via telepathic waves. I can sense you wherever you are, oh unknown being.
I'm over here. Look back for a second.
No, I'd lose my concentration, and then the telepathic connection would go on the fritz. From what planet, nebula, or cosmic dust bunny do you speak to me, oh being?
Oh no, here we go again. It's me, Brian.
Brian? Since when are you into telepathizing?
Actually, I don't know. And if you look back...
I thought I noticed something in you. You're not bad for a novice, but your signal is weak. There's a lot of static, as if someone were wringing your neck.
Whatever you say, but please, do me a favor and don't move, because I'll be back for you at any moment, and we'll zoom out of here on the motorboat. Oh, and one more thing.
I guess can ask about everything.
If we're communicating by telepathy, why are you talking out loud?
So you realize that? It's a level 15 telepathic technique, really. But don't worry, forget about it. I teach you, but I don't think you'd even understand level 2.
Do you know what an amoeba is?
Hey, that's what the Trantorians used to pull me out of the ship on the slide. Alpha told me that's the name the Earthling contactors used to call the Trantorian jalopy that drives around space. The initials come from anticellular matter e-nuclear bilocator apparatus. Though I don't really get the apparatus part. It's more like being beamed up, but cool and without getting mosquitoes in your teeth. The bad thing is you can only go to places where there's Trantonite, an ultra-powerful material found only in energy stones and Trantorian belts. The trick lies in putting all your body cells in a single file line, so that they can jettison through space really fast. And then they get put back in order, right where they were. Boggles the mind, huh? Anyway, its inventor, a shifty but intelligent little alien, based his ideas on enucleation theory and the anticellular Petruchius, the monogloth of which, on the shimmy scale, is...
Amazing, but true. If I'm not wigging, I think I've got the ideal escape plan for when I find Gina. God, I couldn't take one more second of Joshua's nonsense, but I doubt he'll take my sudden departure the wrong way. He'll just think the telepathic network blew a fuse.
Okay, well, we need to try that again. Unless it's still... Oh no, because the portal's back. So, I wouldn't mind talking to him further.
It worked before.
Because there was some more dialogue I didn't get to. So we'll see if we can talk to him.
Joshua, what's going on here?
Brian, I can't telepathize at this exact moment. I'm operating on a boy.
Boy, little demon is a lemur.
A lemur? I knew such a smart guy could never be human. Well, it turns out the paddle slipped out of the other guy's hands, flew off, and got stuck in this poor thing's teeth. It was a tragic scene. But luckily, I was on hand. This kid brought me a couple of packages filled with molar repair gadgets. So here I am trying to remove the paddle.
Oh, you're familiar with dentistry?
Not a thing. But we geniuses take advantage of our inquiring minds. Listen, you go out in the neighborhood and play, and let us pros get down to work.
He needs to be banned from entering any wildlife preserves.
Stuff that we can look at. So let's see what we can do here. So first, Masco. That one's new. Let's go first with Gina.
Yeah, here we go.
Does it work?
Nope, no way.
Okay.
I bet Sushi would do anything.
Let's go Masco's house.
It's been so long since I saw my parents, but I think I can hold out a while longer.
Okay.
No, I don't feel like watching Joshua. I'd better wait a while. I can't think of any place worthwhile.
So now what? Since he can't think of anywhere else.
Look, Ilani's.
Yeah, we know. I'm just trying to get ideas of what else.
That idea? That's the summary.
I wonder if I had to talk to, O'Connor to find out where Gina is. So let's do that.
Monsieur O'Connor.
Gotta go, man. Duty is calling. Call me later on Channel 5. At your orders, Professor. Sir!
I guess we'll ask about these ones.
Are you sure you didn't tell your friend on the walkie-talkie who I am?
It was my duty as a fellow soldier, sir. He also sent in the intelligence service application form, but since he can't even read, they won't audition him.
The most surprising thing is that you've read anything at all.
Professor, yes, sir. Sometimes it makes me dizzy, but the more I read, the less dumb I feel.
What types of books do you usually like?
I forced myself to read the complete works of the Cyrez Corporation, sir. Military Weaponry Catalog 1999, Military Weaponry Catalog 2001, Military Weaponry Catalog 2003, and the most amazing of all, Military Weaponry Catalog 2005. I didn't read them in order, but I still feel I got a good grasp of the literature.
Have you read anything that's not about weapons?
Of course, sir. Do those fine Wally books count?
Not much.
What about coloring books?
Even less.
Why shoot, sir. If you're gonna be that particular, you're gonna make me look like some kind of moron.
Why do you want to be a member of the intelligence service?
I said so in the application form, sir. I'm the ideal candidate for espionaging tasks, because nobody would ever suspect I have anything to do with intelligence.
What do you know about this place?
The same thing I know about almost everything, Professor, sir. A bit more than nothing. If you look my dang.
Tout bien?
Yes.
Okay. And we can't leave. Or we try. We'll see.
Maybe I shouldn't keep walking in that direction. O'Connor says the guards were ordered to take me to the colonel if I got too far from the temple. And if I give him the chance to see me again, he may recognize me.
Okay, well then there's absolutely nowhere I can go.
No, I couldn't quite catch you.
So I guess we'll go back here. I must be missing something. Because we need to know the location of where Gina is.
Okay, I'll try again.
Yeah, we'll try this again.
Professor, you want us to riddle you with bullets, huh?
Hey, all you gotta do is say please.
Okay, look calm.
Oh, shut up. We're working.
How about
Okay, never mind.
12.999?
I wonder if I have to talk to Joshua again. That's the only thing I can think of. Since this game has this tendency of doing the whole come back later option. So let's try again. And see... Because that's... Yeah, because it has to do... It's got to be something with this. And plus I wonder if he can send me items, but I really doubt that. Be nice. If he could send me, like, dynamite or some sort of thing so I can blow my way out of here. Alright, interesting. We could click on both. But Joshua's at the cove. So let's just
Let's
do
hope
that.
Joshua's completed that advanced paddle removal on Little Demon.
And it may sound gross, but it saved my life when the toilet was busy, cause I'd place my derriere through the amoeba and into the next toilet over. Unless...
Joshua,
Jeez, don't rush me! I'm finishing already! So anyway, Alpha says that...
wait, just answer one question.
Okay! Ah, what a pain in the neck!
Okay. Yeah, I guess how the operation go. I'm kind of curious about this stuff though.
Wouldn't you be more comfortable lying in your hammock?
Well, why don't you try if you're so smart? Be very careful. If you sit down wrong, the apparatus will turn inside out. And so will your body parts. Hey, how do you know I'm near a hammock?
Well, 'cause I telepathically connected with your retinas, that is.
Oh, and that's so difficult too. They say fools are lucky.
Have you heard of the CIA too?
Yeah, I think I've heard something about them. They're a gang of Earthlings who aren't as dumbstruck as most, who keep in touch with Trantor. Did you know the average retarded Trantorian's IQ is 176.8 times love in the first degree? It's actually quite obvious, since you could fit the unplugged version of the Encyclopedia Britannica in one of their big fat heads. Well, as the old scientist with the perpetually bad hair they used to say,
He needs to be banned from entering any wildlife preserves.
We didn't ask him about poor old demon, so we're not done with him yet. I can't even skip this part. Okay. Pluto's doghouse?
What sick mind came up with this? It wasn't me, that's for sure.
Hell if I know, it popped up.
your head swells like a balloon. But according to another Trantorian's hypothesis, the quarks move onto the plane and shoot out the...
Joshua.
Jeez, don't rush me! I'm finishing already! So anyway, Alpha says that...
Wait, just answer one question.
Okay! What a pain in the neck!
Actually, 2 questions, but... yeah, so these ones.
Have you ever been in the Tiki Temple?
No, but I'd like to. It turns out the Trantorians vacationed on Earth back in the Stone Age, on some godforsaken island that could be anywhere. But the humans, who were dumber than a shard of obsidian, thought the Trantorians were gods or something. So they built a 5-stick temple with the stone frame, those big-headed guys and all that. Boggles the mind, huh? It's basically the same thing that happened on Easter Island with the Maoris. But as everyone knows...
He needs to be banned from...
Okay, one more attempt. I would have hoped we could have got to Demon and not the same thing. But we're learning a little bit more, in regards to, I guess, Trantorians and all that, so... Since we know why this technology is here and why...
As claimed by Professors Hunt and Leopold. But the truth is, those Rapa Nui dolls are copied from a line of pine-scented air fresheners that the Trantorians hung from the UFO's rearview mirrors, and...
Joshua.
Jeez, don't rush me! I'm finishing already! So anyway, Alpha says that...
Wait, just answer one question.
Okay! What a pain in the neck!
We also kind of figured out, like, understanding why this portal system is working so well on the island, because there's the minerals and all that fun stuff.
How did Little Demon's operation go?
Joshua never messes up, Brian. The paddle removal was a major success. Actually, I hardly even used the molar repair instruments. But I implemented the 5-stage batch-up technique and pulled in his silver cord before it snapped.
Okay. Oh, actually, that's a good one. Let's see if he can send his items.
Did you lend me the dental instruments you used on Little Demon?
I would, but you know how weak my telepathy is when I try to work with material objects.
I could never do it, but you're a genius. I bet if you concentrate hard enough and throw the instrument straight up, you'll break the time-space continuum barrier and I'll catch him.
I see you're getting to know me. Well, I'll try to make you happy. Which do you want? The probes or the removers?
Probes?
Okay, catch. Here they come.
Shoot the glove! Chapman even warned me. I find an amazing way out of this camp and my invention gets messed up before I can even use it. At least I got my hands on these dental torture tools, which I plan to take full advantage of. Without a glove, there's no way to open the amoeba. So, I'm basically shafted. Well, the truth is, the points are still there, and they won't disappear till I leave this room. I could escape this minute. But I can't leave without Gina. Ah, forget it. Maybe I can find some other way out.
Okay. Well, I'm going to end the episode here, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you're enjoying this Let's Play of Runaway 2. As usual, let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And with that, You guys have a good day, and I'll talk to you later. Bye!